Hi y'all, Belle here from Southern Belle. Do you know that suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the United States? Second among young people. If you are feeling these feelings, if you have these thoughts, please reach out to someone, call someone, look on the internet, talk to someone you can. There's nothing wrong with reaching out to someone. I'll link down below some numbers, some websites, some different things that you could reach out to and maybe talk to people about. And coworkers, family, friends, check on your loved ones. Check on, just even your peers. Kids at school, check on your peers. Sometimes the biggest thing is just someone saying hello. Sometimes the biggest thing is just being like, hi, how are you? You don't know what people are going through. Sometimes the biggest smile even. Some of the biggest smile that seems okay can be hiding so much from what's on the inside. And I've been in those shoes. That's been me before. I'm about to get really real with y'all and tell y'all stuff that hopefully y'all don't judge me for, but that, I can relate. Is everybody's situation the same? No. If you're dealing with anxiety, depression, or an eating disorder or other stuff, there's all sorts of things that can happen. Go find help, because if you're having these thoughts, go find help. Go talk to someone. There's nothing wrong. And that was my problem when I was younger. I thought there was something wrong with going to talk to someone. I thought people would view me as crazy when I was younger. They won't. People just love and care for you. I love and care for each one of you, and I want you to get the help that you need, if you need it. But also remember, one of the biggest things is checking on people around you. When I was younger, I had a rough childhood. My father physically abused me and my sister, sexually abused me and my sister, and then eventually him and my sister ended up killing my grandma, and they both went to prison. One of the hardest times of my life. So my grandma was dead from my own family's hands. I was gone away. I was, for the first time, which I should have realized was weird, that I was actually allowed over at somebody's house. And so my grandma's gone. The only family I knew, which wasn't a very good one, was in prison. And I moved from my grandpa's house, who didn't really want me. And then I finally moved with my mom, who I thought didn't love me, who I thought didn't want me, because that's what my dad had told me all these years, that my mom never wanted to be around. She never wanted anything, So my grandma was dead from my own family. My family, the only family I knew, whether it be bad, good, was gone. My whole world was flipped upside down. I hated life. I hated it. And I went to go live with the one person who I thought hated me too. Because that's what I was told. I was told my mother didn't love me. I was told all this stuff. And when you're young, you don't know your dad's a bad person. You don't know it's not okay to be hit. You don't know it's not okay to be touched. You don't know. You just think it's normal. I know it's not okay for my grandma not to be alive, and as a kid I didn't see signs, but getting older now, I realize. But you don't realize. So then I thought my dad was telling the truth, and my mom didn't love me. Nobody wanted me, because my dad told me nobody loved me except him. He would call me names, said I was greedy, I was a pig, I was all this stuff, and nobody loved me. Nobody would love me except him. So when he went to prison, my sister went to prison, grandma's dead, I went and moved with my mom, and it's what I thought. Nobody loved me. I thought that my mom hated me. I thought that nobody would like me. I thought, that the world would just be a better place if I wasn't here. And it would be so much easier if I wasn't there. So much. Because dealing with all that was really hard. And I didn't think I had anyone to talk to. I thought people hated me, and my whole life was turned upside down. Everything was different. Whether my past was bad, my people I was with were bad, but I didn't know that. But everything was different, so it was hard. People I loved were gone, dead, in prison, all this other stuff. I was young, so I didn't know any. I was in my teens. I didn't know any. So I came with my mom, and I wanted to die. I wanted to be gone. I wanted to not live. I thought nobody cared. Nobody loves me. What does it matter? I made friends. At the time in my head, though, I didn't realize I was making friends. And my mom loved me more than I thought, more than I knew. And she didn't give up on me. Life, people you love you don't necessarily always get along with. Sometimes you fight, sometimes you argue, but in the end they do love you. And my mom didn't give up on me. And my friends didn't give up on me, and I went and I saw a therapist. They took me to a therapist where it took a while before I could talk to people, but because I thought people would think I was crazy. I mean, people, my dad put in my head when I was really young that people don't go to therapists. People don't go do this or that because they're going to be crazy. And so that's what I thought. I was afraid. I was so afraid. So I just wanted to die. And my sister had attempted many times suicide. Which that's her story to tell. It is hard dealing with it. And at the time, I was a terrible person for my sister. Because when I was young, and my dad was very impressionable on us. And, he made me believe, oh, she's just doing it for attention, this and that, when don't ever say that. Don't ever say that to someone. Because I know how that feels, So, but I grew up, my mom loved me more than I knew. More, I thought she hated me. And I got help. I went and I got help. And I finally was able to reach out and talk to them after a moment, because in my head I thought, I don't want to be the crazy one. But I realized it's okay. It's okay to get help. It's okay to talk to someone about this. My friends loved me. My mom, whether I really knew it or not, she loved me. She was on me. She pushed, and I hated her. I hated her. I hated her for making me go to therapy. I hated her for being on my butt, And I didn't understand. I didn't understand it all when I was younger, but I am very, very thankful. I had friends and I had family who maybe didn't always coddle me and tell me, oh, it's going to be all right. But they were there for me. They were on my butt. They loved me. They checked in with me when I was younger, because it is a lot. You don't know what's going on in someone's life. You don't know if my situation, something like that could have happened to someone, or what could be going on, or if they could have depression, anxiety, eating disorders, all sorts of different things, pain that they're going through. People have chronic pain and sometimes need your help, need you to reach out to them. It's all about suicide prevention, guys. So please, I know people don't always think that, Twitter, hashtags, and all this stuff. Sometimes letting people know it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to go seek help. Sometimes that means so much. Like at that age, I didn't think it was okay. I was told it was not okay. So sometimes someone may need that. You do that hashtag. You share this video. Or you write on your Twitter, your Facebook, whatever you write, that it's okay. And this is a number you could reach. Or this is a place you could go. You are loved. Kids in school, go check on that person that's sitting by themselves. Go check on your friends that are sitting with you. Say, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing okay today. And I just want to let you know I care about you. Suicide, it can be prevented. It starts with people who care. It starts with people trying to reach out and get help also. I care about each and every one of you. And I love you. And I know I am miles apart from y'all, but I do. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to... So if you've ever felt like this, please, there are numbers and there are things down below for you to click on. And if you've overcome this and you want to share it in the comments, go ahead, do so. Sometimes, like I said, sharing it and letting people know it's okay and letting people know that you struggled too. Sometimes that helps. Sometimes that helps so much. Because, I found out my mom went to therapy. My mom did this and that when, I didn't think it was okay before. I was told it was not. And sometimes just knowing that it's okay to do something, knowing that it's not ridiculous, knowing that it's okay to reach out to someone can help. I hope that my story, I hope I didn't freak any of y'all out with my story. I know mine's an extreme case, but there's a lot of people that have things like that in their life. Everyone has something going on. Whether people think it's big or little, everybody has something going on. Don't let yourself think that it's little and that you shouldn't talk to someone. No matter how big or little you think it is, talk to someone. People care. Please. Today is World Suicide Prevention Day. And I am begging you, if you feel this way, please contact one of the numbers or the websites or contact and talk to someone. Maybe even talk to a friend or family member. Also, I am begging you as human beings to be nice to each other and to care about each other and to check on each other. Because sometimes, like I said, sometimes the people that are smiling, you don't know what's going on inside. And they may need that extra little push, that extra little care. I know this is a long video of me rambling, and I do apologize. Like I said, let me know your success stories, or your overcoming stories, your rising above stories, if y'all feel comfortable. You don't have to tell me. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard for me to tell y'all. But sometimes I feel like putting things out there like that can help someone. I am a private person. I don't really tell people my stories, my life, anything about me. But I feel like that could possibly help someone. Then why not? Why not tell somebody? So please, I love each and every one of you. Share the hashtag to let people know it's okay. Share this video or share someone else's video. I don't care. Even if it's not this video. Share some, to let people know it's okay. We love you. And we're here for you. The best that we can be. And it's okay to call those numbers. I will see each and every one of you in the next video. I love each and every one of you. I love my Bell family and I love everyone. And I care about you and you are loved. Bye, y'all.